How's it going, BCHL fans? Ian Wilson alongside Joe Martin, the head coach and general manager of the Alberni Valley Bulldogs. Joe, I know it's a busy schedule as always, so thank you very much for taking the time.
You're welcome.
How was the off season for the Heart of Hockey Valley?
Uh, at the end of it, we had a fire right around our last tryout here. But it was a little bit away. So
Mm.
I think there's only been hasn't been a lot of fires around us. So the off season was great. Always good weather here. Always lots of water. Obviously, being on the Vancouver Island, but lots of
Hmm.
rivers and fishing was phenomenal this year. Got out lots and freezers full, and I got two boys, and they both brought up pretty big fish on their own on a friend's boat. So a lot of good memories. It was definitely a good off season. Hockey wise, it was a good off season for us too. Made some additions to our team, hired some new staff, creating more gym space for our group. So just growing, managing it is coming along, and yeah, it's still kind of just still growing to this day. We're in
Mm.
October now, but just trying to find ways to stay progressive and keep growing and
Yeah.
enjoying it.
100%. And we'd be remiss if we didn't touch on Hockey Valley itself. You talked about, I mean, there's a couple of fires, but other than that, beautiful place to be. And of course, the people. I got to witness playoff hockey at the Dog Pound firsthand, but it seems like every single night, doesn't matter if it's a playoff game, a rivalry game, a cross conference game, the fans just kind of bring it. Tell us about that atmosphere of the Dog Pound.
Yeah. I think the acoustics here, work in our favor for sure. It's a really good sized BCHL rink. It's for a town that services, you know, 25 to 30,000 people when you include the whole West Coast. The rink is a good size, just around 2,000 people, all in one kind of bowl. So it can get loud when there's that many people in there. It gets exciting. We've been known to play with momentum at times, and that really helps us, helps our players. There's guys in this team that are that they've had friends that have played here the last couple of years, and so it's just we keep hearing it in recruiting. More and more they keep hearing about
Hmm.
the rink and the fans. Hearing the goal horn. It could be it's really annoying for others, I'm sure, but it's yeah, it's a loud place, and it's the fans are great. Really, our guys are lucky. We're lucky to have that. It's a fun place to play. You practice in the quiet rink all week, and then you get a chance on a Friday or Saturday night to play here. It's a lot of fun.
All of a sudden, it just kind of comes to life.
Yeah, it definitely does. Yeah.
You've been coaching in this league since 2011 when you joined the Merritt Centennials. I mean, the hockey world's definitely changed a lot since then, but I mean, the BCHL just keeps soldiering on. What's something about this league that's kind of remained a constant and kept it resilient through all of the change?
So I think the parity is something that I constantly heard when I was in Merritt. And we had some good teams in Merritt. Before that, they weren't great. A long time ago, they were good. So just kind of same with what I just said. But the league was always trying to, or teams, franchises always wanted to have that parity, so that every night teams could win. And I've really felt that. We really stress that to our players. You got to show up every night. And I think the best teams have found a way to do that year after year. No matter who they're playing, they don't take nights off, and I think that's a strength of our league, and the players right now. The players that are using this to move on to another level after is, at the next level, you're not playing. When you're leaving junior hockey, you're not, and you're going to college hockey, you're not playing almost a 50 plus game season plus playoffs, a 7 games series. So the Friday and Saturday nights, they don't come as often in those leagues. So that you really got to be ready to play, or you find yourself out of the lineup. And I think our players find that here.
Hmm.
They're younger. They do have some off nights, but as they get older and go through the BCHL for a couple years, they start to feel how important that is. And you see the teams like that are at the finals last year, and they were pouring it on, Brooks and Chilliwack, and it's they were tough teams to play every night. not just on a random night. And I think that's the thing where I think our league has done a good job, or all the franchises, all the coaches and support staff and players have done a great job is getting their players ready to play every night. Because we know we've had some success, and we want more success, but we know that we can't show up into a last place hockey team's building and just expect to win. I mean, you can expect it, but you got to work for it, or you're not going to. And I think that's a really good learning lesson. And going back to what I said earlier about us having just for us here, between Powell River, Nanaimo, Couch, and Victoria, and us, the 5 teams, and only 4 making the playoffs. It's pretty intriguing right away. You got to be at your best every time. You play those guys. Those are, I never used to really think about 4-point games, but they are right away. And it's, I think that's a great thing that our league has done, and I'm excited for it.
Fantastic. Last thing I got for you. Got to leave us off with a message for the fans, for the BCHL and Alberni as this campaign surges forward.
Oh, you want me to come up with a slogan for the Alberni Valley Bulldogs?
I know you got it in you. We've had some good ones back in our interviews.
Yeah. Well, you caught me at a good time on those days. Yeah, I was about 7 coffees deep at about 6:30. A good message for our guys, and for our team here. I'm saying the same thing over and over again here, but these we won't take anybody lightly for sure across the whole league. But I'm really excited to play. The teams on our island, all the coaching staff and the governors behind them are all friends of mine. They're all great guys, and I coached Siegs way back in Merritt, probably my first couple years, and now he's running that team. Coached against Clack, and who was in Penticton. Colin and I grew up in Kingston. Grimmer has been around forever. I mean, sorry if Grimmer's watching, but I guess I've been around forever too. And Cam and I Cam's in Trail, Chilliwack, Surrey. We've had some close games with them and some series with them. Won one, lost one. Like it's great guys, and that's what it's really exciting for me is these guys keep me on my toes, and is you got to work extremely hard just to find a way to win on a Friday or Saturday night. So I guess for our fans, whenever we're playing those teams, and we play them a lot, they'll be spirited games, and and lots of gamesmanship for sure, but all run by great people. So we're very excited for it.
Well, clearly hockey's always been about brotherhood, and it's not just the players, it's the coaches too. Hey, so thank you very much for taking the time, Joe, and good luck as the season rolls along.
Thanks, Ian. Take care.